Hello, everyone. It is Sherry from Sage Soul and Spirit. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Today is the new moon, and I want to talk about new moon rituals today, okay? I have picked a herb because I was dedicating this month to, because it's October, to Halloween herbs, okay, or herbs that we use. And today, the herb that I've chosen myself is ginger, okay? Ginger is a powerful, powerful herb, and it helps us manifest things that we want. So if you want to manifest things, which is what we want on the full moon, we want to try and manifest things in our lives, then we can use ginger, okay? Boil a little brew, have some ginger and some water, and so that you can smell the aroma, because it gives us power, it gives us confidence, and it gives us confidence to live up to our potential, okay? Ginger also helps with tummy troubles. Ginger helps with your skin. It's fragrant. It fights nightmares. Like, there's all kinds of things that ginger does. But what I want to use it for today is for the new moon rituals that I'm going to talk about. Okay. So if you could even chew on a little bit of ginger if you want, or, just, put it in some steamy water and just let the scent come to you. So the new moon is a lunar phase in which the sun and the moon align, okay? And it is the darkest day of the lunar phase. And it's about new beginnings, okay? The energy of the new moon is about starting things new beginnings, setting intentions, and goal setting. It's a time of reflection. It's a time where we can correct the course of life that we're already on and bring in something new, okay? So I've written down a few things that we can do during a new moon, and you may want to try them, you may not, but I just thought it was important for me to share what I do on new moon cycles, okay? So it's funny, people unconsciously do things already on a new moon when they don't even realize that it's a new moon. So they start a new project, or they start a new job, or a new work of art, or whatever, and they don't even realize that it's the new moon. So imagine then, with all the energy of the new moon, if we would set our intention toward what we're creating, then it makes us jump there just that little bit faster. It gives us that little prod to help us along the way. So, if we align with the new moon on purpose, then it brings in all kinds of changes that we're seeking in our lives a little bit easier to obtain. So what I do when I do my new moon ritual is, first of all, I light frankincense incense because it's my favorite. You can light whatever kind of incense you want. I light a candle and stare at it and meditate on it for a few minutes. I put on some nice relaxing music, and I take some nice deep breaths so that I can center and ground before I start, okay? I have a pen, a paper handy so that I can write down the intentions that I want to set for this cycle. And when you're setting those intentions, and it can be anything, you want to be very clear and concise and specific about the intentions that you're setting, okay? So the first thing I will do is, first of all, be grateful and thankful for everything that I already have. And then I just start listing off my intentions, okay? And I want to make it as clear as possible so that the universe knows exactly what it is that I want. So for instance, if I was starting a new job, I would be, putting the intention of the kind of boss I wanted, or the kind of employees I wanted to be working with, or the environment that I wanted to be working in, the atmosphere I wanted to be working in, the kind of clientele I would want, like everything. absolutely everything. You just have to be very clear and specific. Now, the note with that, though, is you also, if you're manifesting something new, you want to also say that you don't want any harm to come to anyone else or anything else while it's manifesting for you. So with harm to none, okay? So, center and ground. Get your pad and paper, light your incense, put your music on, make yourself feel comfortable, and then write down your intentions. Be very clear and specific, okay? So that's one of the things I do. Another thing you can do is you can take an unlit candle, and you can get little small candles, and you can take the unlit candle and you can look at it, okay, and ask the universe to shine its light on you during this lunar cycle. And it just gives it a little more intensity. And then light your candle and think about all the love and gratitude you have in your heart. And then, stare at that candle for a little while and let the flame be straight, let it jump, let it do whatever it wants, and let that candle burn to the ground, all the while thinking about your intention, okay? Or thinking about how you want that light to shine on you for the next lunar cycle, okay? So, that way you're charging the candle before you light it, and you're giving it specific intention, okay? The next thing is you want to start something new on the new moon. So if it's a class you want to take, if it's a job that you're starting new, if it's a relationship that you're starting new, you're creating a new art piece, the new moon is a perfect time to do that, okay? Because that project or class or relationship or job is going to have all the new moon energy associated with it. So now's the perfect time to do that. Also, what I've done in my home is I've created a sacred space or an altar, okay? And of course, again, the new moon is a good time to do this because you're putting all your intention into creating that space. So, you can create a space, make sure you clean first, make sure you smudge, make sure you do the things that you want your space to represent for you. And that way, when you go into your space, you feel safe, okay? And you feel calm and relaxed. And then you can make it your own by doing your own magic, your own meditation, your own calmings. You can have items in your room that you just love. You can, make it your own. Make it your own space where you can go to give thanks, and you can go to have these little rituals, and you can go to, be grateful for what you have and thankful for what you have, and where you can connect, okay? It's a wonderful, wonderful way to connect. And like, for instance, on my altar, I have feathers, I have angels, I have crystals, I have all kinds of little things like that mean a lot to me, okay? And that make me feel safe and make me feel grounded. So create a sacred space in your home, and that way, every new moon that follows, you can go in there and do your new moon rituals, okay? And then also, during the new moon is a great time for journaling. So journal. And you know what? Just get the pen and paper in front of you and write. It doesn't matter what you write or how you write it, just write. Because when you do that, you're releasing and you're letting out things that need to come out of you, okay? So do that. And then all the while in the new moon, you can use your ginger, because that's the herb we're talking about. I can show you the card. It's this card here from this deck. And all the while, I love these little cards. All the while, you can use your ginger and you can implement power in your ritual, okay? Because the ginger is so powerful. And, you know, if you need any kind of boost, that's the one to do it. That's the herb to do it for you. So I hope you guys, you know, do your new moon intentions today and, you know, see what happens. You never know. And it, you know, doesn't hurt to try. And if you can make things energetically line up quicker for you the way you want things to be, then doing a new moon ritual is the way to do it. Okay? So that's Sherry signing off from Sage Soul and Spirit. And I hope you guys have an outstanding day today. And we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do something else Halloween-y for tomorrow. Okay? All right. Have a great day, all. Bye. Yay.